I'm pleased to be with you to talk to you about the Pennsylvania branch of the International Dyslexia Association's upcoming conference. I'm Christine Seppi, and I am the current president of the Pennsylvania branch, and we are responsible for the states of Pennsylvania and Delaware. We have a really exciting conference coming up this year on November 13th, and I am here with members of our conference committee to talk about this conference. Jessica McKee and Lisa McCarty are our co-chairs this year, and Georgette Helbling is on our committee. Our committee has been working really hard to put together an incredible conference. Jessica, why don't you start by giving kind of an overview of what people can expect this year?
Absolutely. So this is our 43rd annual fall conference on literacy and learning disabilities, and we are very excited to bring this back to the Philadelphia area in person this year. Our conference theme is Achieving Equity in Literacy. It'll be held on Saturday, November 13th at the Woodland School in Stratford, PA. The conference will be hybrid, so we'll be able to have some limited in-person attendance as well as virtual attendance this year. This will be an exciting opportunity for people from all over the state to join us in the Philadelphia area for our conference, as well as folks from Delaware and really all over the country can come and join us. We're excited for this opportunity. As usual, we will be offering continuing education credits, Act 48 for teachers, social workers, ALTA, Siri, and IMSLEC, and also an option for some speech and language pathology credits as well. Again, we are super excited about the opportunity to have a hybrid conference where when you attend, you will be able to access all of the sessions after the conference for up to 2 months. So in-person attendees can see all those sessions they didn't have time for while they were in person. And also anybody that attends virtually has the option to watch as many of those sessions as they choose as well and get continuing education credits for those. So this is a really exciting time for us. We're happy to be back in person this year after having gone fully virtual last year.
Thank you, Jessica, for explaining how the conference is going to work. Next, I would like to turn the time over to Georgette Helbling. Georgette, can you tell us as a teacher why you see this conference as being particularly exciting and valuable?
Well, I'm really excited about this conference. It really speaks to the needs of so many teachers in school districts. I mean, not only teachers, but administrators, counselors. We're all dealing with the issue of equity and how do we provide equity. And this conference focus is on multiculturalism, equity, and diversity. So I'm so excited because I think this is something that teachers have been looking for and school districts have been trying to promote in their schools. Dr. Julie Washington, she is a professor at University of California, Irvine, and she is the director of the Learning Disability Research Innovation Hub, and is also the director of the Dialect, Poverty, and Academic Success Lab, which deals with students and how to encourage success academically in spite of or because of their cultural differences. So I'm really excited about that. The whole conference is geared towards helping teachers understand how students learn and within their own cultural differences and learning differences.
Thank you, Georgette. Yeah, I am thrilled that we were able to get Dr. Washington. I've heard her at the national conferences and knew that we wanted to have more people hear what she has to say, because the research that she's done is so important in looking at why some children struggle harder than you would expect in their learning to read, and particularly African-American children. And this really gets to some of the issues in the racial achievement gap that people have been talking about for as long as I've been in education, which is a long time now. I'd also like to turn the time now to Lisa McCarty. And Lisa, can you tell us why this would be an important conference for parents to attend?
Yeah, absolutely. I am super excited to hear Dr. Colleen Lally. Colleen Lally is going to do a session on when learning and schools cause trauma. It's called Strategies for All Educators. And as a parent and also a mental health professional, this is an area that I really feel passionate about. I feel that we don't talk about this enough. And I'm glad that we're finally getting this conversation. I mean, it's an important conversation for all students, but particularly those that struggle with learning differences in the traditional school setting. I remember as a parent reaching out to the PBIDA when I first started on this journey, and I simply emailed them and they emailed me back. And since then, I've been attending the conference and I've learned so much. I'm just really excited about this track that we're doing. We're also excited to have Jake Sussman join us for the plenary session. He's going to be talking about the importance of mentorship. And I think as a parent and as a mental health professional, these are areas that are so key for these kids. We don't want to just educate them with school skills. We want to give them, healthy self-esteem, healthy self-value. So that I'm super excited. We heard a little bit of her talk already, so I can't wait to hear the rest of it. It's going to be great.
I'm really excited about all the sessions, and I want people to know that for those people who are able to come in person, we will have a couple of hands-on sessions that really can't be recorded. And so we're going to have a session on assistive technology where people will actually be able to practice using the assistive technology. We're also going to have a sampler of the dyslexia simulation, which gets at the emotional toll that it is to be in a classroom as a student with dyslexia, again, looking at that trauma issue. This is not everything that we have, but it should give you a little sampler or a taste. Please look into it more, watch for email. If you're not on our email, please go to our website, which is the website of the Pennsylvania branch of the International Dyslexia Association. You can Google us, or you can just go to PBIDA.org and see us, see information there. You can also follow us on social media as the Pennsylvania branch of the IDA. And we're on Facebook and on Instagram. I think we're on Twitter too, for that matter. So follow us and look at what's happening and register for our conference in November. Thank you so much.